Okay, yeah, it's a pleasure and it's really an honor to be able to speak to you tonight. And we're just going to talk about the different models of generating wealth. And if you think about instant wealth, that's something like winning the lotto. I don't think that's really an option. How many of you have actually met someone that won the lotto? I'm talking about the big one, not like $5, because you got the lucky number right or what. And so, yes, instant wealth is not really an option. So basically you need to have a look at generating something, or start generating something where over a longer period of time you're going to create wealth that's going to be there for a long, long time. Even after you're not there anymore, you're going to still have your dependents and your kiddies and grandchildren, etc. will enjoy those benefits. And so we had a look at all the models of generating income. Started with the first one that most of you are familiar with, and that most of us actually pursue the first time that we start out in life, and that's the salary. Yeah, I don't know what your experience was with the whole salary thing, but I've done all the models, so I can really speak from experience. And to me, the whole salary thing just wasn't an option. When you think about it, you give like 40 or 45 years, your best years, you give to somebody, you're building somebody else's dream, and after 45 years and 3 bypasses, they're giving you a gold watch, and you retire on 50% of your income. Is that really an option? To me, definitely it wasn't an option. I mean, when you talk to people, you know the stats say that 80% of people hate what they do. I know I was one of the 80%, whether it's 80%, 70%, 60%, that was immaterial. I had coffee with a guy a couple of weeks ago, and it was on a Wednesday, and he was complaining about work, and work was terrible, and his boss was the biggest, whatever. And I said to him, well, fortunately, I mean, we're sitting Wednesday, and tomorrow's Thursday, it's nearly Friday. And he said, no, we don't talk about Thursday. It's the 4th day of the hostage situation. That's a Thursday. So, I mean, if people go through that day after day after day to retire on 50% of their income, why are they doing it? Why are they doing it to themselves? Yet if you talk to them, all of a sudden their job becomes the most important thing that they have. They hate it with a passion, but to them, they cling to it like you can't believe it. Own business, we talk to people that say, I have my own business, and the majority of them, 99%, it's not really their own business, they're self-employed. There's a big difference. If you have your own business, you're not dependent on your own hours that you put into it. Self-employed means that you're a surgeon, professional people, you're a dentist, you're a plumber. That means if you stop plumbing, no income. If you're a surgeon, you stop surgeoning. Okay, no income. So today your biggest risk is having one single source of income. It can be taken away like that. And you've heard previous speakers say, and you can drop from there to there. So really, self-employment is not really an option. So what's the other option? Is having a business. Now, business means that you're going to invest a lot of money, high risk. We look at statistics. I know in general they say that 70% of all businesses fail in the first year. That is not the real statistics. 50% of new businesses will actually last 5 years. That's like playing with the roulette, playing red or black on the roulette, or playing odds and evens. Put your money on there and you hope you're going to win. You might lose, you might win. And to me, I'm terrified when I hear people speak that say, I've taken early retrenchment or early retirement, I'm getting my lump sum, and I'm going to invest it in a business. And I know they've got a 50% chance of not making it. And it's the pension money, the money that's supposed to actually last them until the day that they're risking on a business. Yes, businesses, you're the first one there in the morning, last one to leave. Am I right in saying that, Brendan? Okay. You're the last one to go and leave, you're the last one to get an increase, etc., etc., and you're running an adult daycare center. Because everybody's abusing your phones, your cars, your everything. So, yeah, business, it can be rewarding. And I've just included some of the stats in the last category that I want to touch on, and that is viewpoint. Now, when you look at the viewpoint business with zero risk, absolutely zero risk, you can start a business that can give you whatever you want out of life. I mean, it's such an awesome business. In the 2 years that we've been here, it's been absolutely a blinding ride. We work with like-minded people. We work with people we love, people that became part of our family. They didn't marry my sister or anybody, but people that we actually see as part of our family. I've got some stats here, and that's the reason why I brought the note. You see, if you look at South Africa today, there's about 190 million, and again, it differs from depending the source that you look at, 190,000 millionaires in South Africa. Now, the definition of a millionaire is a person that has $1 million US in net assets. That's as jy al die skuld afgetrek het. You've taken all the credit card debt and all the stuff off, and there's still $1 million US left, then you are deemed to be a millionaire. There's 190,000 of them in South Africa. If you look at the percentage, that is 0.33% of the total South African population. Guys, you've got more chance than winning the lotto and getting eaten by lightning or getting eaten by a shark. Watch it from Mandla. So, the reason why I brought it in under the viewpoint is you can live the lifestyle of those people as if you're earning the money, as if you have the 10 million in assets. Okay, because you're going to have the lifestyle before you have the big money. And I firmly believe that there are going to be millionaires and multi-millionaires from this business not 100 years down the line. Because the way it's growing now, it's imminent. You can see the signs. I've got a creed. It's a song from Rob Bailey. Now, please, guys, when you go and Google this, just ignore the swear words, okay? And it says, and this is my creed, when the sun rises, I wake up and I chase my dreams. No regrets when the sun sets, because I live my life like I'm a beast.
Hi, everybody. Now, I'm on my way to 60, Roelof has passed 60, and we've been in business for 2 years, and in network marketing for 20 years. But for 2 years, the first year, we did not do anything at all. Why? Because we did not trust Brendan. Because you see. So we had a look, we've heard many promises, we've had a look at all the opportunities out there. We all know there are so many out there, and we said, they've got to prove to us that we can trust them. And we had a look at the team and everybody that's sitting there, and we had a look at the team. And after a year, we said, these are the people that we can trust our lives with, and these are the people that we can trust our pension to. Because at 60, you can't take risks anymore. And that is the reason why we chose Viewpoint, and that is the reason why we stuck to Viewpoint. And a lot of people would say to us, so what is your tips? Our tips is just do it. We those people that just never, ever, ever get negative. I don't focus on the people that fall off. I don't focus on the people that doesn't pay. You know, they actually excite me because they're part of my business. And in my mind, Viewpoint is so good, sometime they're going to catch the vision again and start again. So to me, I love those people. I love every single person in this business, the team, the people that's not in our team that becomes part of the family. And Rob, you had a meme on there, and to me it was just so pertinent. It says, to me the biggest fear is to be here next year and I'm in the same place. Isn't that a scary thought? People that are sitting here, to be in the same financial position a year later. Now I want you to picture this, because Brendan started off and he said, picture where we're going to be all over the year, all over the world. Our grandchild is living with us. He's going to be with us for the next 3 years until he's in matric. But thereafter, we're planning to retire in Malta, half the year in South Africa, half the year in Europe. But building our network using technology because of people with a vision. With WhatsApp, and with email and with cell phones, etc. Living the lifestyle all over the world, having people all over the world, and the sky is absolutely the limit.